Hello all, welcome to my channel Beyond Hypertrophy. This is your coach Shanu, who overcome her injuries and also step on the stage. There must be an impact on you psychologically as well, right?
My L3, L4, L5 was damaged.
Hello all, welcome to my channel Beyond Hypertrophy. This is your coach Shanu. So today I'll be talking about one of the cases of injuries where a person has been able to overcome her injuries and also step on the stage. I had been coaching her for a while now, probably around 4 years, and there's a lot to cover in this series and there's a lot to share with you guys how a person has been able to overcome the injuries. Obviously it is physiologically, but also how it impacted her mentally and the importance of coming over here for the exercise correction workshops and how she could correct her movements. So we have Vatsala over here, and as I was saying, I had been coaching her for a while now, and she had been coming here for some exercise correction workshops all this while. So let us hear from her how it has helped her, how it actually helped her improve her movements and balance and stability.
Thank you, Coach Shanu. So these workshops have been very, very helpful. It's like coming out of the frame and directly interacting with the coach and getting the small cues like where you need to brace your core, how you need to engage your lats, how you need to engage your hamstrings, where you need to put stretch. That's really, really helpful. So when you're talking to a coach online, of course, he does try to help in all possible ways, but physically being present, when you're bending for doing your DL or RDL, how much you have to bend, to what level, where you need to put a stretch on a certain muscle group is something that's being done very beautifully, or when we are talking physically. So that has been helpful.
So, see, I mean, I think we have covered the major part of programming for all the exercises for you in the online consultation. And obviously, it works really great. And we all know a slight difference is always there when a person is in front. So, when you see that, the online consultation thing, the programming and all, like with regards to your exercise selection, the movements that we did, and from time to time, what progression we added. So, I want to know from your side how that part was helpful, or rather your feedback on that. And the second thing, when you come over here, so what difference you saw over here from that part, like what mistakes maybe you were doing when you were training in the gym.
See, it's very simple. When you're following a plan online or when you're attending a workshop, you're able to relate why certain set of exercise has been given and what is the reason behind it. Even I would say for the warm up part, there are certain drills which are being included in my warm up. Let's say we do glute bridges, we do thoracic stretch. Now, how does it help? Either I can just blindly follow, whatever he is giving it to me, or I'm able to relate to how that thoracic stretch or glute bridges is really helping me do a particular exercise. Or when we do, a basic warm up through PVC pipe, how does it help me in my RDL moment, in my deadlift moment? So that makes a difference, right? The progression that we talk about, the exercise, how it has been given to you through a body weight exercise, you move to dumbbells, then you do a certain exercises in machines. Why and how of it is very well explained, when I'm here with you.
Thanks, Vatsala, for that feedback. So now I have a couple of more questions on this. So we have been talking about injuries over here and how the movements and all that has been, worked really good for you. Now my question is, obviously, when you started, like before you started, there must be an impact on you psychologically as well, right? We all know that, injuries do impact us psychologically. So, how did you or how you feel yourself that you've changed from there? Like, abhi jab aap khud ko dekhte ho, after coming probably 4 years now, right?
Yeah.
So after 4 years of training together, how do you feel now ki psychologically, what kind of empowerment you see with yourself? All this training, not only myself, but the entire training thing, and how you see yourself as Vatsala, how she is doing now.
See, when when I was not doing anything. I was too cautious, too careful, even to bend, to pick up something from the floor, to lift weight. I had never imagined that I can do a deadlift of 80 kg or I can squat for 50 or 60 kg. That was definitely out of question, out of my dream, and not in reality at all. So, as we progressed working on the injury part, because my L3, L4, L5 was damaged, and that happened because of series of accident. I remember doctor telling me that you won't be able to, conceive. Reason being, as I conceive, I won't be able to manage the weight that I would be carrying for a baby. And here I am. I mean, I started late. I started in my 40s, and being able to do anything and everything, my confidence is touching up the sky. I have my list of things that I want to do. When I went on stage, that was another breakthrough that I had. Want to go for Everest base camp, go on a lot of treks. I'm not scared anymore to do anything in my life.
So basically, you came from L3, L4, L5, and what is the usual range of squat and DL that you do?
Squat I can do as to grass, that's not a problem.
What is the weight that you're taking? Load?
Squat, I went up till 60.
Squat is 60.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about DL?
DL, since you have not allowed me to go more than 80, I haven't, though I want to go ahead, but yeah, 80.
80. So I think squat and DL somewhere 60, 80 kg. So that's pretty good numbers that you're doing now, despite of the history that you said. See why I highlighted this part, because a lot of viewers out there who might be having doubts and questions ki whether you can do some movements or train regularly even after having these injuries. So just relax, guys. There is a process to it. Of course, you need to go through a physiotherapy, consult the doctor, then go to the right coach, who is having probably the right knowledge and information about, or the technique about going through the rehab and strengthening, because it has to go in a phase-wise manner with the selection of right kind of exercises, movements, and it's a game of willpower and patience. You need to have a lot of patience towards your own body, towards your own self, and this willpower is really, really needed, because end of the day, it is all mind, body, soul, right?
Right. Just to add on to it, I was never aware that because of my back injury, or since I have an injury in my back, I need to work on my glutes, I need to work on my hamstring, or I need to work on my core. I was not aware. Back injury means back injury for me. So that thing, of course, I mean, वो knowledge आप ही से आई कि if I strengthen my glutes, if I strengthen my legs, that will help me support my upper body part. And how core, tightening of core or strengthening of core helps support your back or the muscles at the back. That really helps. So that knowledge comes. But yes, as he rightly said, we need to really believe and trust on the coach, as in follow what the coach is saying blindly, but ask questions, relate to things, why this, why that, because it's important. The moment that logic fits into your mind, your mindset changes. And obviously, when you see the improvement in your lifts, in your overall body posture and everything, sky is the limit. But yes, to know the science and follow the science in the right way is something that comes only from the coach.
Thank you. That's really grateful. I mean, really grateful to you, Ats, for all this thing, and it's lovely of how you have explained everything. So, guys, I'll be coming up with more such cases, more such scenarios where I'll try to share some knowledge and some meaningful conversation, and maybe I'll try my best that you get some positive out of it. So that's all for today. We'll come out with more stories. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you so much.